Canada helped pressure Thailand to protect Saudi woman, says Human Rights Watch.
Here's a summary of the article.
Canada played a role in convincing the Thai government not to send an asylum-seeking woman back to Saudi Arabia against her wishes, says Human Rights Watch. Rahav Mohammed Al-Kunan, 18, is now in talks with the United Nations Refugee Agency after spending the weekend barricading herself in a Bangkok airport hotel over fears the Thai government would send her home, where she says she would face violence from her family. Canada will always stand up for human rights, very much including women's rights. We were working with her, actually advising her to barricade herself in her room to prevent her from being sent back to Kuwait. What we have found in Saudi Arabia is a complete failure by Saudi Arabia to effectively investigate and prosecute honor-related violence, i.e. violence against women and girls when they do something that the men believe brings the family's honor into disrepute. The ambassador Donna Potty and her team were very, very active really from the first day on Sunday. They really worked very hard to try to work all the angles to try to persuade the Thai government not to send her back and also to persuade other members of the diplomatic community to do more.
This post received a score of 8,527, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Australia just cancelled her visa.
Well, maybe Canada will give her a visa. Canada, after all, has no bridges left for Saudi Arabia or Prince MBS to burn.
Australia is going to cancel Peter Dutton's job in about 3 months' time at the next election. He's the guy who cancelled her visa.
Stefano Marin, spokesperson for Global Affairs, said Canada is very concerned by and watching closely the situation of Ms. Rahav Al-Kunan. We are in close contact with partners about her situation, Marin said in an email. Canada will always stand up for human rights, very much including women's rights. Phil Robertson, the Human Rights Watch Deputy Asia Director who has been in contact with Kunan, spoke to As It Happens host Carol Off about this unfolding situation. Here is part of their conversation.
I love me some Canada.
And fuck anyone who cares not for human rights. I love Canada. Fuck Saudi Arabia.
Wow. How dare Canada act with moral conscience and legitimate care for life? Who do they think they are?
Well, they just legalized cannabis, so they're feeling pretty chill.
I smiled a bowl before bed, now I'm browsing Reddit quite chill. Greater than I smiled a bowl. Go on, cheeky smiley face.
Canadian here. I hope we give her refugee status. Fuck Saudi Arabia. I really hope we do too.
Those Canadians are nice until pushed, like removing all of your students from Canada and then murdering a reporter at an embassy as he applied for a marriage certificate.
Or after they threatened a 9/11-style attack on Canada.
Canada is like the moral superpower.
The US sure ain't these days.
Has it ever been?
Canadian here. The principle on which the US is based was very moral, but yes, it took a weird turn pretty fast.
Thank you Canada for being a world leader.
America stood to one side quietly whispering, take away her visa.
Because Saudi has Trump and Republicans by the balls.
I'm glad we pressure them. The only way countries like SA win is when we let them. Only when we, the human right conscious countries, continue to keep up pressure about human rights will we see the world start to change. That said, I am concerned about reports that Australia revoked the visa.
Just another good news story about Canada. I have so much respect for that country.
This is why I'm proud to be a Canadian.
Me too. Well, one of the reasons. We are so fortunate.
Damn, I envy you guys. I can't be proud of my country.
This girl needs a home. Bring her to Canada. We can't save them all, but we can save this one. What a fucked up world we live in.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.